Hey there, Wasteland Wanderers. Welcome back to the channel. Today, we're diving deep into the explosive, adrenaline-fueled world of Furiosa, a Mad Max Saga. George Miller has done it again, taking us on an epic journey through the barren landscapes of the Mad Max universe. But before we get started, imagine being torn from your family, witnessing the brutal murder of your mother, and then being forced to survive in a world where every day is a battle for your life. That's the reality for Furiosa, and it's what fuels her relentless quest for revenge and redemption. If you've ever felt the sting of loss or the burning desire for justice, this story will resonate with you on a deep level. Buckle up and get ready for a wild ride as we unpack the jaw-dropping ending of Furiosa, a Mad Max Saga. And hey, if you love these deep dives, make sure to smash that subscribe button for more movie breakdowns, theories, and all things cinematic. Alright, let's kick things off by exploring Furiosa's heart-wrenching origin story. From the outset, we're introduced to young Furiosa, played by Anya Taylor-Joy, living in the lush, verdant haven known as the Green Place. This idyllic existence is shattered when she's kidnapped by marauders under the command of the ruthless warlord, Dementus, portrayed by Chris Hemsworth. This scene is crucial, not just for its emotional impact, but because it sets the tone for Furiosa's entire journey. We see her mother, played by Charlie Fraser, desperately trying to save her, only to be brutally killed in front of Furiosa. This traumatic event is the catalyst for Furiosa's transformation from a helpless child into a hardened survivor. The Green Place represents not just Furiosa's home, but also a symbol of hope and innocence that will drive her throughout the film. The cinematography here contrasts starkly with the barren wasteland we associate with the Mad Max universe, highlighting the paradise lost, life at the Citadel, and the war rig. Fast forward to Furiosa's life at the Citadel, where she's now under the oppressive rule of Immortan Joe, played by Lackey Holme. Joe's Citadel is a fortress of despair, where Furiosa is raised to be one of Joe's breeding wives, a fate she narrowly escapes by hiding among the mechanics. Pretending to be mute and concealing her gender, she earns the trust of her fellow workers and begins constructing the formidable war rig. This segment of the movie is rich with detail, showing us the inner workings of the Citadel and the daily struggle for survival. We also get to see Furiosa's ingenuity and resilience as she collaborates with the mechanics, who become her allies. One of the standout characters here is Praetorian Jack, played by Tom Burke, who becomes a mentor and father figure to Furiosa. Their bond is one of the emotional cores of the film, and Jack's lessons in survival and combat are crucial for Furiosa's development. Escape and pursuit. During a cargo run across the Fury Road, Furiosa's escape attempt is thwarted by a raiding party led by the Octoboss, played by Goran D. Clute. This action-packed sequence showcases Furiosa's skills and determination as she fights off the attackers. It's here that Jack truly recognizes her potential and takes her under his wing, integrating her into his new road crew for the war rig. Their relationship deepens as they traverse the dangerous wasteland together. Jack's guidance is not just about physical survival, but also about understanding the brutal psychology of the wasteland and its inhabitants. This mentorship is cut tragically short when Dementus gains control of the Bullet Farm, leading to the climactic wasteland war against Immortan Joe. Jack's death at the hands of Dementus marauders is a pivotal moment, pushing Furiosa to the brink and solidifying her resolve for revenge. Arm amputation and return to the Citadel. Let's move on to one of the most intense parts of the movie, Furiosa's arm amputation. In a desperate bid to escape Dementus raiders, Furiosa is severely injured, and in a scene that is both horrifying and empowering, she cuts off her own arm to free herself. This act of self-mutilation is not just about survival. It's a symbolic shedding of her past and a literal cutting away of her bonds to the old world. Barely alive, Furiosa makes it back to the Citadel, where she warns Immortan Joe of Dementus' plan to take over. This part of the film delves deeper into the political dynamics of the Citadel, showing us Joe's paranoia and the precarious balance of power he maintains. Furiosa's return is marked by a cold determination as she prepares for her final confrontation with Dementus, vengeance, and the bionic arm. Weeks later, we see Furiosa equipped with a gas-powered bionic arm, ready to hunt down Dementus. This new arm is a game-changer, symbolizing her transformation into a fully fledged warrior. Furiosa's hunt is methodical and relentless as she tracks Dementus and his biker gang through the wasteland. Each encounter is a test of her skills and resolve, culminating in a brutal sandstorm that sets the stage for their final showdown. The cinematography here is breathtaking, capturing the raw, chaotic beauty of the wasteland. Furiosa's takedown of Dementus' crew is executed with precision, each kill serving as a step closer to her ultimate goal. When she finally confronts Dementus, the tension is palpable. Their exchange is loaded with years of pain and anger, leading to a climactic moment where Furiosa demands he remember her mother and the life he stole from her. The fate of Dementus. Now, let's talk about Dementus' fate, which is left somewhat ambiguous in the film. The History Man, played by George Shevtsov, serves as our narrator, providing multiple possible outcomes for Dementus. However, the version that stands out and is most likely true based on Furiosa's account is harrowing. Furiosa shoots out Dementus' vocal cords, rendering him mute, and then uses his still-living body as human soil to plant a peach tree in the gardens of Immortan Joe's citadel. This act of revenge is both poetic and horrifying, turning Dementus into a living part of the citadel's ecosystem. The tree, nourished by Dementus' suffering, produces a peach that Furiosa later picks. This peach becomes a symbol of her resilience and triumph over her past. The scene is a powerful commentary on the cycle of life and death in the wasteland, showing that even in the harshest environments, life can find a way to thrive. Connection to Mad Max, Fury Road. The film's epilogue is a masterful bridge to Mad Max, Fury Road. We see Furiosa secretly aiding Immortan Joe's wives in their escape, hiding them in the new war rig. The peach she gives them represents hope and the possibility of a new life beyond the Citadel's walls. This moment underscores Furiosa's role as a liberator and a beacon of hope in a world dominated by tyranny and violence. As the credits roll, we're treated to scenes from Fury Road, connecting Furiosa's journey to the events of the previous film. This seamless transition not only ties the two stories together, but also enriches our understanding of Furiosa's character. Her actions in Fury Road gain new depth when viewed through the lens of her past experiences, character analysis, and themes. Let's take a moment to dive deeper into Furiosa's character and the overarching themes of the film. Furiosa is a complex and multi-dimensional character, brilliantly portrayed by Anya Taylor-Joy. Her journey from a vulnerable child to a battle-hardened warrior is both inspiring and tragic. The film explores themes of trauma, revenge, and redemption, showing how Furiosa's past shapes her actions and decisions. Her relationship with Praetorian Jack adds an emotional layer to the story, highlighting the importance of mentorship and human connection in the harsh world of the wasteland. Jack's influence is evident in Furiosa's leadership and combat skills, making his death all the more impactful. The film also delves into the theme of survival in a post-apocalyptic world. Every character, from Immortan Joe to Dementus, is driven by their desire to control and dominate, contrasting sharply with Furiosa's quest for freedom and justice. This dichotomy is at the heart of the Mad Max franchise, exploring how different individuals navigate the chaos and anarchy of the wasteland. Cinematography and action sequences. No discussion of Furiosa, a Mad Max Saga, would be complete without mentioning its stunning cinematography and action sequences. George Miller's direction is as dynamic and visceral as ever, capturing the raw energy and intensity of the wasteland. The action scenes are meticulously choreographed, each one more thrilling and inventive than the last. The film's use of practical effects and stunts is particularly impressive, adding a sense of realism and immediacy to the action. The chase sequences, in particular, are a standout, with Furiosa's war rig barreling through the desert in a high-octane ballet of destruction. These scenes are not just about spectacle. They also serve to advance the story and develop the characters, making them integral to the film's narrative. The legacy of the Mad Max franchise. Finally, let's put Furiosa, a Mad Max Saga, in the context of the broader Mad Max franchise. This film not only expands the universe, but also pays homage to its roots. By exploring Furiosa's backstory, Miller enriches the lore of the series, adding new layers of depth and complexity. Anya Taylor-Joy's portrayal of Furiosa stands tall alongside Charlize Theron's performance, ensuring that the character's legacy will endure. The film's themes of survival, justice, and the search for hope resonate deeply, continuing the franchise's tradition of blending high-octane action with thought-provoking storytelling. And that's a wrap on our deep dive into Furiosa, a Mad Max Saga. I hope you enjoyed this breakdown as much as I did. The film is a thrilling, emotional, and visually stunning addition to the Mad Max universe, offering a compelling narrative that bridges the gap to Mad Max: Fury Road. Whether you're a longtime fan of the series or a newcomer, this film is a must-watch. What did you think of Furiosa's journey? Let me know in the comments below. And don't forget to like, share, and of course, subscribe for more content just like this. Thanks for watching, and until next time, stay safe out there in the wasteland.